What is your name?
My name is Mai Linh. My first name is Nguyễn and my last name is Linh. And you can call me Olivia.
What is your family name?
My family name is Nguyễn.
How are you today?
Today I feel really good. Thank you.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
Are you Vietnamese?
Yes, I'm Vietnamese.
Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam in Hanoi capital.
Do you know what time is it?
It's 5:02 p.m.
What is your mother's name?
My mother's name is Ngô Thị Huyền.
How old is she?
She's is 35.
What does she do for work?
She's do free work.
What is your father's name?
My father's name is Nguyễn Xuân Duẩn.
How many brothers and sisters in your family?
I have two sisters.
What are their name?
Um, their name is Nguyễn Ngọc Thảo Vi and Nguyễn Bảo Ngọc.
How many grandfathers and grandmothers do you have?
I have two grandmothers and one grandfather.
What time do you get up?
I usually get up at around 7 a.m.
What time do you wake up?
In the weekday, I often wake up at 5:30 a.m., but in the weekends, I usually wake up at 7:30 p.m. or a.m. Sorry.
What time do you usually go to bed?
In the weekday, I usually go to bed at around 11 o'clock, but in the weekend, I usually get go to bed at 10 p.m.
What time do you have lunch?
I usually have lunch at 10:30 in the school.
What time do you have dinner?
I usually have dinner at 7:30.
What kind of food do you like?
I like noodles and chicken.
What season do you like best?
I like the summer the best because I can go a lot of places to play with my family.
How are you?
Today I feel good.
What's the weather like today?
Today's the weather is rain and windy.
Doing. What are you doing?
Now I am studying English.
Where do you live now?
Now I live in Bình Dương province in Thuận An City.
What's your plan for the summer?
Um, in the summer, I plan to go to the water park with my family.
Where were you born?
I was born in Hanoi capital, but I grew up in Bình Dương province.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I like to swim and I swim very well.
What kind of food don't you like?
I don't like spicy food.
What subject do you study?
I study a lot of subject, but like math, literatures, or English. But I like English the best.
Why did you choose this subject?
Because The subject is must to study at school.
What do you like most about your studies?
Um,
What do you like most about your studies?
ờ,
Thích nhất ấy.
vâng, để con với một việc.
Are there any things you dislike about your studies?
Um, Something that I dislike about my study that in grade 8, math and literature is very hard.
What do you find most difficult in your studies?
Um, the difficult in my study that the lessons is very hard and a lot.
What kind of qualifications or certificates do you hope to get? What do you hope to do after graduation?
Sau khi mà lấy bằng đấy, bạn có hy vọng gì?
Where did you grow up?
Um, I will grow up in Bình Dương.
What is a good place for children to grow up?
I think the best place for children to grow up is kindergarten.
Where did you usually play?
I usually play game with my friend or sometimes I go out and go to the swimming pool to improve my skill.
Who is the most important person in your childhood?
When I was a child, the person that mm, important for me is my mother.
Is childhood now different from the time when you were a child? Do you enjoy watching films?
Yes, I really enjoy watching films.
How often do you watch films?
I often watch film for about twice a month.
What kind of films do you like to watch?
I would like to watch romantic films.
Do people generally prefer watching films at home or in the cinema? Would you like to be in a film?
Yes, I would like to be in a films.
What kind of public transport is available where you live?
The public transport is available in Bình Dương is bus or motorbike.
What kind of public transport do you use most often?
I often use motorbike in Bình Dương.
What problems are there with public transport where you live?
That in the way that I live has a lot of traffic transport, so
How would you improve public transport where you live?
I think that people should use electric bike, motorbike, or car to improve the weather.
Do you prefer to use public or private transport?
I prefer public transport.
Which part of your country do most people live in?
Most people live in the north of Vietnam, especially in some big city like Hanoi capital or Ho Chi Minh City, because these places have long traditions.
Can you tell me about the main industries in your country?
Some main industries in my country is electronics, tourism, or footwear.
Is it easy to travel around your country?
Yes, it is, because the people here are very friendly and sociable, but sometimes the weather is hot and it can be uncomfortable.
Do you think your country has changed a lot since you were a child?
Yes, it is. When I was a child, the technologies is not developed than now.
Do you know something about the history of your hometown?
Yes, Hanoi is the thousand years old capital in Vietnam with a long history, and now it's became an important cultural center in Vietnam.
Are there any interesting places I can visit?
Yes, Vietnam has a lot of landmarks, but like Ha Long Bay or Phú Quốc Island or Phong Nha National Park.
What do you like the most about living in your hometown?
Um, I like my hometowns because here's had a lot of interesting place and pharmacy.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of living in your hometown?
Um, about the adventures, Bình Dương has a cheaper cost of living than Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi. And about the disadvantage, Bình Dương has few good universities and international schools.
Can you describe the city where you live now?
Um, Bình Dương has a lot of park with a lot of trees, and here's had a lot of factory.
Are there any things you dislike about the city?
No, I think my city is wonderful, so I think I don't have anything to hate about my city.
How would you improve the city where you live?
I think now I must to study as well as I can, so in the future I can improve my city.
What do you do?
I'm a student in elementary secondary school in class 8A1.
What is your routine work?
Um, my work is start from Monday to Friday and is usually start at 6:30 to 4 p.m.
Tell me about a typical working day. What do you like or dislike about your job?
Um, I like my job because I can make a lot of friends. And the thing that I dislike about my job that here's I must to study a lot and sometimes I can meet someone that angry.
Do you like your job? If you don't,
Yes, I.
what kind of job would you prefer? Do you like your
Um.
job? If you
Yes,
don't,
I do.
what kind of job would you prefer?
I prefer to be a doctor.
Do you have any plans to change your job in the future?
No, I don't.
Tell me about some of the animals in your country.
In my country, it has a lot of animals, and they usually live in the zoos. But I think I like elephants the best.
Which animals do you like?
I like elephants because they are cute and intelligent.
Tell me some of the ways animals are used in your country, e.g. agriculture. How do people in your country usually feel about animals?
Um, I think the people is feel comfortable with the animal in my countries because they like to visit the zoos to see them and feed them.
Who does the main food and household shopping in your family? Who does the main food and household shopping in your family?
Um, is my mom.
What kind of shopping do you usually do?
Uh, I usually do shopping online because I lazy to go outside.
What kinds of shops do you prefer?
I like glow shop.
What time of day do you prefer to go shopping?
I like to go shopping in the evening because the weather is cold.
What is the worst thing about shopping? What is the worst thing about shopping?
Um, I think the worst thing to shopping is is not to go outside and is have time to go all the shop to choose something that we need.
Who usually does the housework, e.g. cooking and cleaning, where you live?
Um, um, I think that is me and my true sister because I cook meal for family and two my sisters is clean up the house.
How is the housework shared in your family? How is the housework shared in your family? What do you think is the most important household task? What kind of food do you like?
I like noodles and chicken.
What kind of new food would you like to try?
I like to try American food.
Do you prefer eating at home or in restaurants?
I prefer eating at home because that make me comfortable than eating in the restaurant.
How often do you eat in restaurants?
Um, I seldom go to this restaurants or anything. I just go to the restaurant 3 times a year.
What is your favorite restaurant?
Um, I don't know. because I go a lot of restaurants, not just one.
What food is popular in your country?
I think the popular food in my country is a bread or pho.
Is fast food popular in your country?
I think is the fast foods is popular in my countries because young people like to eat it.
Do you think people eat healthier food now than in the past?
Yes, because in the past people don't have food to eat, but now there is a lot of food and they can eat healthier.
What is the most important festival in your country?
I think that is the pop is
How do people celebrate it?
um before that people go a lot of places to buy a lot of things to put in their homes to decorate their home, and in that people give children lucky money.
What special food do you eat at that festival?
um in that people usually eat sticky rice.
What do you enjoy most about the festival?
I enjoy that because the some people is give me lucky money and I have money to play and go a lot of places to play with my family.
Do you think festivals are important for a country?
Yes, because the vegetable can help people friendlier.
Can you describe your daily routine?
Okay, so in the weekday, I usually wake up at 5:30 and then I eat breakfast and go to school. At 4 p.m., I study English and then go to I take a bath and then I go to study and then I sleep and go to bed.
What is your favorite time of the day?
My favorite time of the days is from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. because this time I don't have anything to do, so I can watch films and play with my friend.
Do you usually do the same things at the same time each day?
No, I don't think so.
What do you usually do at weekends?
In my weekend, I usually go to work to help my father, and sometimes I can go zoo or the park to play with my sister.
What would you like to change in your daily routine?
I have nothing to change about my routine.
What kinds of food do you like?
Um, I like noodle and chicken.
Is there any food you don't like?
I don't like spicy food because I don't know to eat spicy.
Do you usually cook at home?
Yes, I always cook at home and I cook meals for my family.
Are there any special occasions when people in your country go to a restaurant? Are there any special occasions when people in your country go to a restaurant? What are the advantages and disadvantages of eating in restaurants?
Um, the advantage of eating in the restaurant that in the restaurant is had air condition, but in the disadvantage, the the cost is higher than eating out.
When do you have free time?
I usually have free time at the weekend.
What do you like doing in your free time?
In my free time, I often play game with my friends, and sometimes I go to the swimming pool to improve my skill.
What activities are most popular in the place where you live? Do you think that free time is important in people's lives?
Yes, I think free time is important because that is the time that the people do something they like, and when they stress, they can do something to
Would you like
relax.
to spend your free time with friends or with family?
Both. Sometimes I like to, in my free time, I often go play with my friend or my family.
Which middle school did you study in?
Oh, okay. I study in Nguyễn Văn Trỗi Secondary School.
Is it close to your home? How did you get to
Yes,
school every day?
um, I get to school by motorbike to school.
What did you like the best about that school?
I think that my school is very big and the food is very good.
Is there anything you didn't like about your school?
I think that the equipment is old, and I think school must to change it.
If you were the president of the school, what changes would you like to make?
I will change the equipment because the equipment is old.
What did you think of the teachers there?
The teacher there is very friendly and they teach student is very good.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I like to swim and I swim very well.
How did you become interested in that? How did you become interested in that?
I was study to swim and then they called me to go in the competition. Then I like to swim.
How much time do you spend on that?
I usually spend 1 to 2 hours a day to swim.
Do you prefer relaxing at home or going out in the evening?
I prefer at home because I just want to watch films or talking with my online friends.
When you go out for the evening, what would you like to do?
I usually go out in the evening in 7 p.m. to eating or watching films or go someplace that interesting with my mother.
Is there any kind of entertainment you dislike?
I don't have anything to
Why do you
dislike
think that people have hobbies?
because I think that the people must have hobby to relax when they stress.
Do you like traveling?
Yes, I really like traveling.
How often do you travel and why?
Um, I seldom travel because I don't have money and I'm busy. But when I travel, I usually go to Vũng Tàu Beach.
What kinds of places are you most interested in and why?
I prefer the mall, and I sometimes go to the mall to watch movie.
What places have you enjoyed visiting and why?
I enjoy go to the zoo because I like to watch the animal and feed them.
What do you normally do when you are in a new place? What does traveling mean to you?
I think traveling can help people make new friends and learn more about the culture, about the place that we travel.
What are the special days celebrated in your country?
I think the special day celebrate in my country is Tết or Trung Thu.
What do you think is the most important festival in your country?
I think that is very important festival.
In what way do people celebrate the festival?
Um, they buy something have red color to describe their home, and then they buy some lucky money to give child.
Do people prepare any special food for the occasion?
Yes, they make sticky rice.
Which do people prefer, to spend it with family or with friends? How did people celebrate the festival in the past?
In the past, they decorate house and they make some special food to eat in that day.
Do you think that it is important to have festivals?
Yes, I think it's very important.
What kind of people can be your friends?
Um, I think the people that funny and friendly is can be my friend.
How do you make friends?
Um, I meet them and I talk with them. Then we talk and I know a lot of things about them, and then I make friends.
How much time do you spend with friends?
Um, I think that I spend around 10 hours with my friend.
What do you normally do with your friends?
I usually study with them and talk something with them.
Do you prefer to spend more time with friends or with family?
I like to spend a lot of time with my family.
Would you rather have one close friend or many common friends?
Yes, I have a lot of friends, but I just have one close friend.
How important is friendship to you? When you have trouble, do you turn to friends or family?
I like to travel with my family than with my friend.
Đó, thế còn một việc nữa là bác bây giờ là có dạy thêm cả các bạn lớp 4 lớp 5 đấy. Tất nhiên là chương trình mà dạy cho lớp 4 lớp 5 ấy nó sẽ không nặng như chương trình của con, nó sẽ nhẹ hơn, hiểu chưa?
Yeah.
Đó, thế nên là bác sẽ phải dạy nó chậm hơn. Theo cái chương trình của họ của lớp 4 lớp 5 chứ không thể theo chương trình của con được.
Yeah.
Đó, nên là con thấy có bạn nào học thì giới thiệu bạn ấy nhé.
Yeah.
Ok, hôm nay con nghỉ đi, bác sẽ giai đoạn này bác sẽ nâng cho con để cho con trình độ con nó bật hẳn lên. Nhỡ đâu sang năm con thi cái gì, tham gia cái gì kỳ thi gì đấy thì con còn dành thời gian để thi, hiểu chưa?
Yeah.
Ok, bye bye, hẹn gặp con vào ngày mai nhé.
Yeah. Chào bác.
Yes.